Come on in. F.
Good morning, world. Good afternoon, actually. I'm a little backed up, ain't I? Good afternoon, my good peoples of the internet. Welcome back to with Moises Beauchamp Jr. Hopefully everyone feeling good. I'm feeling amazing. They say that the media is leaving Arizona. Nancy, shout out JLR. He's out there in the trenches. Boots on the ground. Let's take you to action in front of Miss Nancy Guthrie's house. Let's go.
Very grateful. People are supporting, saying stay. We want to hear the latest.
Wow.
You know, something coming, man. It's something. It's like it's something gonna pop here.
Well, I know. Said that to NBC.
It's Friday the 13th. It's Friday the 13th.
Turn on the scanner, maybe.
Friday the
You gotta keep in
13th.
mind that at any given moment, something could happen with this.
Any given moment.
Foster Plumber. We got to keep in mind that any given moment. Let me see if your Starlink is better than this feed.
You already know when he logs onto the Starlink, it buffers just a little bit, so give him just a sec to come back on the stream. But yeah, they're saying that most of the media is leaving. Well, most of the media is already gone. They're saying that what's left of the media is leaving. So all you're gonna have out there is streamers if they decide to stay behind.
Those things are nasty.
Here we go.
All right, I connected to a Starlink.
JLR is back.
Nope. Damon is right.
Yes, no, I remember.
Okay, so yesterday. I thought I was wrong, but I was mistaken.
Yep.
I mean, I should have started cutting my face.
Nanos tells.
Who's here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, no. Being at home, see who's at the door.
Yeah, I mean, this is,
We should have a fake door there. Yeah. You gotta go in and out. Nanos tells Savannah's network, we believe we know what his motive was. I view that as very significant.
but he also said
Go
that
ahead.
that if you watch the first interview, as soon as we got here, we believed it was a homicide, or we need to call our homicide detectives.
I did not see that interview.
That's what he's the first night when he's in the dark.
He said, as soon as we saw this, we said we gotta
We
call
got
our
a
homicide
homicide, yeah.
detectives. Who did you get
Yeah.
interview with?
All right, so we're getting ice cold lemonade and drinks.
Whoa.
Ice cold from Shanna Lee, PNW Pacific Northwest. She's a regular viewer, and it's coming at 12:05.
Fantastic.
Ice cold lemonade. Get your fresh ice cold lemonade. Thank you. Chantilly, Pacific Northwest. Ice cold lemonade. I'll drink an ice cold lemonade because this Gatorade is down in cold or warm, warmish. Ice cold lemonade. But folks, let us know what you think in the chat. We're out here. This is 4 streamers out here. 4 streamers. We'll call ourselves the 4 amigos.
Yeah.
The 4 amigos are out here.
Do your followers want you to stay or leave?
Stay.
Really?
Majority want stay, yeah.
Have you run a poll?
I don't know how to do a poll on YouTube live like this. How I can do it. I can do it through StreamYard, but I can't do it here. But many say stay. Stay. A lot of people stay like something's going to break. So we got John DePietro, 857, and Mark the Shark.
It's the final 4.
It's the final countdown.
That's that one dude that cut off the other lady.
The house also has some concerns for us as well.
The future.
So that's why we're doing what we can to remain in contact with the local area hospital. Medical transport team. So far, that's proven to leave nowhere. Surgeons are surveying.
Murky. Okay, Murky says, now this is important. Well, I'll let you guys listen.
You want to put this on, or it's hard to hear?
Yep.
Try to find a better one.
But
Where's Murky say?
here's the thing about it is, it could be possible they're honing in on the restaurant as a perp feed from there because the FBI was recently there, according to numerous reports. Last couple days, FBI was inquiring about employees or people at this Mexican restaurant that Savannah and Nancy did prior, right? And the question we had today was, when you set up this event, it was live, it was broadcasted live on NBC. Was it announced prior?
Oh, I've seen that segment.
Okay, so was it announced prior? Did they just do it on the whim? Or, they do it, but keep it quiet and then broadcast it for only select people there to know what was going on? Now, Murky just sent me an she just said in the chat, restaurant advertised before Savannah's visit. Posters were hanging up in the restaurant 2 months on a travel video. Now, if you're going on the theory that maybe someone there or someone attended that event was stalking Savannah or Nancy that was there, the perp, 2 months prior, up to 2 months prior, gives people an opportunity to see that, hey, she's going to be here, let's go check it out. Not necessarily an employee's there, but anyone that attended there with them. I think that's, I mean, why are FBI agents recently going there?
At the very least, because I'm seeing the New York Post has that. It's certainly, if you worked at that restaurant and then they say, we're having a big event, hey, make sure that's clean, come in early.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this all about?
Give me a quick moment, ladies and gentlemen.
Her daughter, that's her daughter on the station.
Trying to get stuff right. I don't know what's going on with this system, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
OBS has been acting up something serious
So what does that
That's
mean?
really interesting.
for the last
Or they're just
few weeks.
Still don't know who the perp is and still going through leads and still, trying to figure out a possible angle here who the perp is and saying, okay, well, let's go check out the restaurant because we don't have to go on right now. So we're gonna go to the
That
restaurant.
video that we saw yesterday with them in the bedroom, to me, that one was the most eye-opening to Dr. Q's theory, right? Because now the perp actually, I never even knew that video existed. Did you see that?
Well, you think about this.
They were in Nancy's room from today's show.
Yeah, no, that was.
Yeah, it was
I showed-
yesterday though.
No, it was That broke 2 days ago.
2 days. Oh, I'm
Megan
losing my
Kelly
days.
broke it. Yeah.
But
But-
yeah.
So that's a big thing. Is if they're going on that theory.
But that video was filmed in 2011,
13.
2013.
But I mean, as far as nobody had ever seen in Nancy's
Well,
room, and now
I think
2 days ago.
I'm sure the and what's interesting that you bring up NBC, I'm sure knew about that,
Mhm.
but notice they didn't release it. It took some Megan Kelly, if you remember, she had a show. She left Fox
Yeah.
and she was on after the Today Show on NBC. So she
Oh.
definitely has relationships at NBC.
Mm-hmm.
Someone at NBC, somehow someone reminded her, let her know, hey, there's this video out there where they go. It was the name of the segment was for our parents, and it was how the mother makes a bed. But what I found interesting is NBC did not put that out. The Today Show didn't say, hey, if you remember, we.
They found it through the archives, more or less.
But they no, I'm saying they chose not to run that. It
Yeah.
was Megan Kelly that uncovered it.
That's a
So,
good point.
yeah.
And but it also
Like did
Says two
NBC had
things.
to have known they had it.
she was taken from her bed. She was taken, and now there's an old episode where
Yes.
she's at her bed. I
Yeah.
mean this, and then if you connect Dr. Q's theory, the suspect already can see himself in there essentially if he sees the video, right?
So Jason Cullen has emailed you, John Petitro.
Okay.
DePietro. JLR, can you ask John if he got my email about the perp? A Jason Colon 7787. So look for Jason Colon. Emily Bird says maybe the perp got a temporary job at the restaurant so they can attend the event at the restaurant. Assuming that the perp came from the restaurant.
Who sent the email?
Jason Cullen? Something about perp. Did you get any emails about the perp?
I did not.
Nothing?
Just have him send it, please.
Just resend it. Just put perp Jason Cullen on the head so he knows. So we know the name.
Yeah.
Oh wow. A 10-year ago video when they appointed Nanos to be a sheriff.
Bitten by these flies.
Mosquitoes maybe, huh? Or gnats.
Nanos.
Well, the thing is we all have. If Nanos comes back and solves this, I mean, how amazing is it going to be? He can win in
He's
the
a
end.
hero.
We don't want to have him fail. I'll tell
No.
you that.
No.
So it's like, as much as maybe he's got an ego issue, man, we want him to succeed.
100%.
I didn't park behind you, but Mark did.
That's okay. I'm not driving.
Oh, you're not leaving?
So that's why when I walk around midday, I don't see anyone. People walk night and morning, right?
Yeah, the earlier the better is always the secret, right? And you don't want to be walking between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. is actually the hottest time of the day, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, obviously we're not even in the 100 yet, but
That's next week.
yeah.
Where's John headed to?
He goes and does
I'm gonna
his
go over here.
afternoon
Move up a
walk.
Just a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? All right, so kind of like in an underground, not much of a scene here. Mark's blocking JLR's camera. Yeah, I can't be out there in that sun, folks. Now we could go down to the sheriff's office for a bit. See some
We could
SWAT.
also go to Elm Street.
Elm Street?
Friday the 13th, and it's Elm Street. That was the last time, remember?
Yeah, but the problem with there is the sun. I
The
gotta
sun,
stay out
there's
of
no
the sun.
shade.
Stay out of the sun. But I want to keep the stream going because I want to hear people's thoughts. And this is a forum to share what's going on as we chit chat. Temperature in Tucson. Tucson temperature 85. Going up to 90 today. And it's just it's already only noon. Humidity is only 15% though.
People are still throwing tomatoes out. It's hard to even pick a theory anymore.
Here comes the other neighbors.
Oh yeah, they're
Walking on down.
they're very regular. These flies are crazy today.
Tracia.
That's an interesting question. Was Luke working at the restaurant? That would be a... Oh man, these flies.
I wonder if this is that one lady. That lady. I think she was Hey, how are you doing? Hey, good.
You recognize this here. You want to say hi?
All right, BJ Root, long time watcher, wants to speak.
Hey, was there anybody messing with my car there or anything?
No, still, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. A bunch of neighbors walked by, they didn't say anything. Yeah, you're fine.
Hi, BJ Root. JLR investigates.
Hey, hang on just 1 second so I can get where I can hear you.
All right.
So, I'll be right back.
Got lemonade
I'll be
coming.
back. I'll be back real
From
quick.
where?
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can, BJ Root. What's going on?
It's gonna buffer if I leave.
So listen, I don't know if you remember,
You guys want to come with me?
I don't know, probably a week, maybe 2, when you first got there.
Yeah,
I
just
sent you a
hang
note
over here.
saying
Listen, the phone is still.
listen to Sheila and Fred's thing about the restaurant.
Uh-huh.
I'll be right back.
So what he goes into, it's very short, so if you want to watch it, it's fine, but
You're talking about the Mexican restaurant.
yeah.
Okay.
So what he goes into, he plays that video of Savannah and her mom there, and he says, what you gotta do is watch the background. And what happens is,
Hey, you guys want
one
anything
of
from
them
the gas
is this
station?
guy comes
I'm gonna
out
take
of
this
the
trash.
kitchen,
Uh-huh.
and
Thank you.
he has a mustache and a goatee, and he has black clothes on. And I assume he's a cooker.
A cooker. You're saying a cooker.
Yeah, like in the kitchen, a kitchen worker.
A kitchen worker.
So, yeah, so then it goes on, and it actually shows him putting like a plate up into the window for the waitress to, to take or whatever.
A lot of people are having difficulty hearing you. I don't know if you're on speakerphone or what's going on.
Hang on, just 1 second.
It's okay. You can tell me and I can relay it. Hello.
Is that better?
He's gonna
Yeah,
go
much better.
off-
Okay.
he's off starting.
Sorry, I had my earbuds in and I had to take them off Bluetooth.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, he goes through and he,
What?
Fred's there.
Start at the beginning because people are having
Oh,
difficulty.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
I'm
good.
sorry.
No, you're okay.
So, like I said, I sent you that thing about Fred and Sheila, Hatfields and McCoys,
Uh-huh.
and they went through the video where Savannah takes her mom and sister that Mexican restaurant,
Okay.
and he says, what you gotta do is watch what's in the background. And one of the things I noticed the most, there's different other things. You gotta watch the video. It's actually a very short video, but when you have time, watch it. But this guy comes out of the kitchen, and he has a mustache and goatee, and I mean, it looks like he has like kitchen outfit on. He has black gloves on, and then eventually in the videos it shows him putting a plate up in the window for like the waitress, and he has the black gloves on. So I'm wondering if that's the restaurant worker that DNA goes back to.
That would rock the town.
Anybody got
Yes.
a screenshot of that guy? Can
Do I
anyone
have
get?
one?
Can anyone get a screenshot of this guy? This segment.
Well, look on that video have somebody look up Hatfields and McCoys.
They're my friends, the Hatfields and
Yes.
McCoys.
Yes,
They
they're
found
awesome.
Joseph Crouch. Yeah, they were like they hunt people down.
Yes. He actually just had an operation.
Yeah, I saw that. I have to reach out to them, wish him
Yes.
well.
Yes. But yeah, you guys get together and watch that. I can't remember what the other ones were, but I wanted to make sure you heard that. So I don't want to take up much of your time, but I think they're getting closer.
I would have called them right now, but their number's on my other phone that I'm streaming from. I'll get back to them. I'll find out what their take is. But are they specifically like? Are people starting to say a cook? Because people in my chat have been saying throughout the day a cook.
I didn't see where the videos where the FBI went in and all that. I only remember that I love Fred and Sheila, so I watch their videos too.
No,
But
but
I remember them saying all that.
but there's been people in my chat throughout the day saying a cook,
Yeah,
a cook, a cook.
yeah. Yeah, and that guy is a cook. The one that they show. Now, I'm not saying it's him. I don't want to, you know.
Yeah, accuse
I'm
somebody.
just saying.
But the
right.
reports are coming out that the FBI was there
Recently.
Yeah.
recently, like within
think
days
you-
ago. So obviously they're inquiring about employees.
Yes,
or
I
people
think
that-
you guys should go and scout it out.
Does that restaurant have a Facebook or Instagram page?
I haven't looked yet.
I mean, people probably scouting through those pages looking to see if anyone out there has. The problem with this is, a lot of people probably gonna,
Yeah,
just
I
like a guy on Jason came. Next thing you know, FBI's at his door because a bunch of people say Jason did it. He did.
Oh, you got some characters out there, that's for sure.
Yeah, but the reports are that the FBI was there
Yes.
recently.
Yes. Twice, I heard.
Why? And who are they looking at there?
Exactly.
Thanks for the info.
No problem. Hey, take care of yourself, will ya? We need you for the rest of the stuff going on.
I know, right? It might take a while. They might have an idea who did it, but then now they're going to need the proof.
Exactly.
You need proof. You can't, you could check somebody did something, but you need the receipts, you need the proof in order to
Yes.
convict.
Well, in some of
Yeah.
these restaurants, they hire illegal, and if that's the case,
Thank you, BJ Root.
it could be a
Hey,
false
tell
name.
857 and all of them thank you, and, stay hydrated and be safe.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Somebody just texted me. I wanted to let you know that El Charo, it's called El Charo, right, Charo?
El Charo, yep.
El Charo restaurant was hiring 3 weeks ago. The El Charo restaurant was hiring. El Charo.
Wow, so I wonder who left.
Well, I mean, businesses, restaurants, they come and go, right? People come and go, right?
Yeah, no, but I'm sure
Turnover.
if they're at the restaurant, they're finding out who decided to not work. From,
Yeah, who quit?
Yeah, I mean it's.
Anybody quit recently? I don't know, man. If the feds are snooping around businesses and stuff, particular business, there got to be something to something. You just don't go to El Charo, 40 days into this, 39 days, 35 days into this,
Yeah.
to inquire about people.
Well, the cooks, did they use black gloves? Is that what she was saying? A lot of cooks use black gloves.
I don't know if cooks there do.
Yeah, I don't either. But I also do know specifically tattoo artists use black gloves. For whatever reason, I don't know the reason, but if you ever see any tattoo artist, most likely they're going to have black gloves.
El Charo is going to probably be getting some bad publicity, probably, in the last couple of days. Uh-oh. Maybe, maybe not.
No, it's usually standing a line out the door down the street to get a seat there at night.
Somebody sent me a pic of the cook. Dude, I'm not even going to show him. Come here. They're saying this is the guy in the segment. I'm not showing it to you guys, because I'm not going to put this guy's face out there. That like him, does it?
No, I mean, it doesn't.
Dude, he got like a curly mustache. Like one of those like Mario Luigi with the thing at the, like curls at the end. That don't look like him.
Well,
A lot of people got facial hair. Most men do have facial hair. I
That's
mean,
the
a lot of
problem.
men, right?
yeah, I mean, a lot of people look alike too. It's kind of like,
Uh-oh. I got ABC breaking news. The FBI just got more images from the cameras.
I haven't seen that.
Whoa, hold on. Somebody just text, or someone just notified me, said ABC's reporting
It's Friday the 13th, so
the
we should
FBI
get something out.
got more images. I gotta look for this though. Yep, ABC News. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on, let's see. Additional images recovered from cameras at Nancy Guthrie's home. Sources say. Coming from ABC News. I'm reading this. Additional images, it's backwards, recovered from cameras at Nancy Guthrie's homes. The cameras recorded nothing suspicious, the source said. The FBI has recovered additional imagery from the cameras of Arizona home of Nancy Guthrie. Sources briefed with the investigation told ABC News. The images were recovered in recent weeks from motion-activated cameras trained on the swimming pool, backyard, and side yard. What? Whoa, hold on a second. The images were recovered in recent weeks. Oh, man, this is kind of like... They're just talking about the cameras over there that are installed. This couple of weeks, they've seen things. Recent weeks. I don't know. I mean, does that mean the perp came back, or does that just mean that people are snooping around?
He did share it.
The images were recovered in recent weeks from motion-activated cameras trained on swimming pools, backyards, and side yards. Investigators were unable to recover video footage, but reduced-size thumbnail images captured when the cameras were triggered by motion. The cameras recorded nothing suspicious. Investigators were able to observe several people in the back and side yards over an unspecified period prior to the abduction. This is weird stuff. Hold on. Investigators were able to observe several people in the back and side yards over an unspecified period prior to the abduction. After Nancy Guthrie was taken, law enforcement officers are seen near the pool. However, the cameras captured nothing on the night of the abduction, the sources said. Investigators have drawn no conclusions as to why, but one source described it as odd. You guys can go check it out yourself. I got to read this more deeply. Additional images recovered from cameras. But the cameras recorded nothing suspicious. But does that mean that nobody came home on the night of the abduction if they didn't get anything on the cameras? Let me understand this, because this could be clues, though. Let me just read this more thoroughly here. The FBI has recovered additional imagery from cameras at the Arizona home of Nancy Guthrie. The images were recovered in recent weeks. They were recovered in recent weeks from motion. Okay. So they recovered it within the last few weeks from motion-activated cameras trained on the swimming pool, backyard, and side yard. So in the recent weeks, they were able to recover images from the swimming pool, backyard, and side yard, okay? What they're saying, they were able to uncover several people in back and side yards over an unspecified period prior to the abduction. After Nancy Guthrie was taken, law enforcement officers are seen near the pool. However, the cameras captured nothing on the night of the abduction. So what this is saying is that they had captured numerous camera images surrounding the back of the house, but oddly enough, the night of the abduction, they weren't able to capture anything. Now, that's the back of the house, it looks like. Swimming pool, backyard, and side yard. But it doesn't say. So does that mean the person came to use a jammer? Or the person didn't even go through those sides? The perp had to come here.
That's why I think they haven't told us how he got in. I don't think he got in through the front. And I think they could have been hiding out in that back room if there was no cameras or anything. They could have been waiting.
Yeah, but if prior to the kidnapping, what this says, and this is unnamed sources, so we don't know we don't know the truth through this. But then they're saying that after Nancy was abducted, there's images of FBI agents in the backyard, meaning it captures stuff after. But the night of the abduction, nothing was captured. But, again, we're talking about only specific areas. It was trained on the swimming pool, backyard, and side yard. It says nothing about the front. So does that mean the perp only came through the front and the front only? The front? And nothing to do with the backside and swimming pool?
That side door, do you remember when I was telling you about the doggy door over there?
Mm-hmm.
And now the doggy door's gone? And if you watch that Nancy video from her bedroom, does that door open where the perps came in through this door?
Oh, lemonades. We got lemonades. Freshly squeezed lemonade. You have the lemonades.
Okay. I got it.
Lemonades. Thank you for the lemonades.
And then we're gonna a couple more.
Couple more. Got the lemonades. We got the lemonades.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Server Jeff L.
Huh?
The pin number.
Pin number?
Yes.
I don't know the pin number.
It was a guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something in Greg. I don't know, but I request the pin number.
Uh-oh, I don't know a pin number.
Did she send you an email?
Somebody sent it in.
Sana and Greg. They say order.
Did anyone name order it and can provide a pin number? We need a pin number. 0520?
05.
0520.
Got it.
Got it?
Thank you.
It worked.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Shanna Lee. I was looking for Shanna Lee. I was like, oh, I want to say your name on the camera to him. But got it. We got it. We got the mots.
Handcrafted.
Handcrafted. Look at this. A wowzer. And it's cold and refreshing. All right, Shanna Lee. I didn't want to put your name to him, Shanna Lee, and say, it's a girl named Shanna Lee from the PN Pacific Northwest. There you go. Thank you. That's good. Oh my God. Hello. We're drinking lemonade. How are you? What's your name?
Marcia and Eric.
Hi, Marcia and Eric. How are you guys doing? Where do you guys live?
Over at
La Choya River.
Oh, the
that's Adobe's.
So what do you think happened to Nancy?
You know what, I think the police aren't doing anything about it.
You don't think the police are doing anything about it? And you're a local resident.
That's how I feel. But you may feel differently.
I think she's still alive.
Yeah.
You think she's still alive? Let's hope she's still alive.
Yeah.
That would be would that be the best news? Literally, that would be the biggest story ever if she's alive. And Pool, alive.
Down the line.
All right. Well,
Do you feel safe around here?
yeah.
Yeah.
We don't live around.
Oh, where do you live? How far away?
Feel safe everywhere.
Well, how far you live from here?
10 miles.
10 miles.
10 miles. But you feel safe?
Well, yeah. You just keep your doors locked, just live normal and just feel safe in Tucson.
We're natives, so
Yeah. Lock your doors.
yeah. That's all we do.
Thanks for watching.
Lock your doors and just be positive.
Okay.
I know. You guys have a good day. Thank you. Nice meeting you. Misty Haynes says the gloves the perp used are not thin like latex. They're thick, right? They appear to be thick leathered,
Well,
like
somebody
what
said
motorcyclists.
They put the latex
Like
over
thick
that.
leather glove, like what motorists. I don't even think the perp was able to pull the gun out with those gloves. So the gun was
he
more of like
lefty. Was he a lefty? I heard he was a lefty. The way the gun was.
I think he's a righty,
You think?
but I don't know. Lefty, righty, or I'm sorry, lefty, righty. I don't know. But with those thick gloves, how are you gonna pull the gun out, or can you?
Well, what I thought they're saying is he had the leather gloves and then he put the latex over those.
Or the gun was all for show?
One gun expert said it could have been a fake gun.
Shanna Lee, again, I'm very grateful for the lemonade, the fresh. This actually hit the spot because it's, you know, food is good, whatever. We're not asking for anything for anyone, so please don't send anything else, people. We got Einstein bagels, Fritos, and cold drinks. Oh my gosh. Yo, you put lemonade on your rosy cheeks. So delicious. Drink it before the ice melts, and then it won't be ice cold lemonade. You ever go to like a hot day and they got the stand ice cold lemonade? Get your ice cold lemonade.
Right
Or around the neighborhood they sell lemonade.
All the spring training games are going on at Phoenix.
Really? No one used Nancy's address to send stuff, but yeah, I agree. Not send stuff to Nancy's address. I agree. I agree with that. This driver came right up to the front. Didn't go to the address.
Yeah, I mean, you can put in the notes to the driver, media tent in front, do not
Yeah.
go to house.
Well, you don't even have to put the address number. You can just say the 5800 block. Oh, somebody's in the backyard there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody's in Nancy's backyard.
What?
Some dude's creeping around his backyard over there.
Are you sure that's
Yes.
that's the neighbor?
But they're in her backyard. Yo, somebody's in her backyard. Who is that?
That's just the pest guy.
The pest guy?
Yeah.
Bye, guys. No, that was her backyard, though. No, I didn't know who it was, Tucson. I seen some blue shirt going around her bushes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who the heck is that? So there's some sort of pest guy. There he is. So nothing suspicious, folks. I'm just saying, like, I didn't know. I just seen some guy there in a blue shirt in her yard. And I'm like, well, who the heck is in her yard? That's what I'm saying. We're looking. We're like almost like our own security here. We're Nancy's security. Saw a blue shirt through the bushes, and I thought somebody was creeping through her bushes. I'm like, somebody's in her backyard. You never know. Somebody was in her backyard, but it looks like it's the pest guy. Dude, I'm surprised I saw that.
Well, that must be a lot of her yard, the neighbor's yard.
Maybe her yard goes up to the bushes there.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But it looks like it goes a little bit beyond, because up to the bushes is still aligned with her mailbox.
Probably goes like that. She probably only has a little bit of a sliver this way.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna move just his thing here to the side. Oh wait, it's all his cords. Don't touch it. It's gonna. This is the only spot we can tuck down right now for shade right now.
Yeah, it was.
Drink your lemonade up before it gets pest control. Look at all these signs in front of her house. Right here. Pinky signs. So yeah, that report by ABC News is interesting.
Yeah. confusing too.
Investigators are continuing to comb through evidence and camera footage as they search for Nancy Guthrie. Nearly 6 weeks later, according to ABC News sources, thumbnails from Nancy Guthrie's home camera showed several people in the back and side yards of the home over an unspecified period of time. But not the night of the kidnapping. Wi-Fi jammer, or just the perp didn't go back there in that area where the cameras were,
That makes sense. They could have went in through the garage, right?
or the front.
A lot of people have these programs where they can open up any garage. Maybe they stole a garage door opener, but they would have had track for that, right? They would have had some sort of information that somebody went in